Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Grand Valley State basketball preview for the 2011 and 12 season. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head women's basketball coach Janelle Burgess. Coach, you're coming off a 20-8 season last year. You went 13-6 in conference play, advanced to the NCAA tournament again. You pretty much bring back your whole team. You lose all defensive player, Biz Van Tiffelen, as your only real notable loss. How do you feel about your team early on?
I think it's exciting, obviously, when you return so many veterans. The preseason has been somewhat exciting for the coaches. There's been a lot of teaching, obviously, going on, but we have so much retention from the last year. And, losing Biz will be a huge loss for us in more facets than just her point production or rebounds and stuff like that. She brought a lot of intangibles to the court, but looking forward to us now being a seasoned team, much more veteran than what we have been in the past. I think as we've reflected on this last season that, we had a lot of goods that came out of that last season in 2010-11, but we have some opportunities ahead of us that we really need to take advantage of and continue to get better throughout the entire season for the long haul.
You bring back 10 letter winners and 4 starters, but it pretty much starts down low with a pair of junior first-team All-GLIAC returners in Alex Delfox and Brianna Taylor, two of the better players in the conference last season. Talk about they're good pieces to build around.
They definitely are. I think you look at Alex and Bree, they both had very solid summers. Obviously, Brianna came off the softball field, being a first-team All-Conference player as well, just a fine athlete, a really driven young lady that will be able to lead us from the inside and the outside. Very excited to have her obviously rejoin us. And then Alex had a heck of a summer as well, and she's going to be able to do some great things on the inside. We're really focusing on our physical presence on the low block because I think that's a huge factor that we lost last year as the season progressed. So those young ladies will obviously be a foundation from the inside, from the outside, and just overall production. I mean, you look at what they've been able to do as freshmen and sophomores. They've been able to lead us in a variety of ways, but I think the biggest thing that they need to make a big jump for is their leadership abilities and being able to step up on the court and have more of a voice and have more of a presence, which is what we're asking of them right now.
Now, in your backcourt, you have a lot of experience coming back. You bring back Jasmine Padine for her senior season. She's third all-time in three-pointers, fifth in career assists. And you also have Lauren Stadola at the two-guard spot, and Lauren started all 28 games last year. You got a lot of experience in the backcourt. Talk about bringing those two back.
It's kind of nice when you have your point guards back for the last 3 years, and obviously Jasmine's coming into her senior year. Very excited to watch her mature emotionally on the court. She's obviously been able to put in a lot of good statistics, but being able to maintain her emotional status throughout the entire season will be huge for us. Lauren comes back. Obviously, she's just our steady Eddie that's been able to be very productive in many aspects and really invaluable in a lot of ways at the point spot and also the two spot. So I look at Jasmine and Lauren as both being interchangeable, 1 and 2s, and give us a lot of depth at the point guard spot as well as bringing in a freshman that we're really excited about too.
Yeah, I mean, the people we just named are just the 4 starters that return, but you also bring back 6 other letter winners and a transfer coming in too. And Kelly Watson, but just talk about the other players that will be filling out your lineup. Some new faces we'll see as well.
Yeah, I think you just look at our seniors and our juniors. We've got, Kara Crawford's going to return back for her 5th year after losing her last year to an ACL. So she's got some experience underneath her belt that will be very good, as well as that little chip on her shoulder having missed her first senior season, I guess you could say. And then Brittany Taylor comes back, and she's one of those young ladies that is so physical for us, such a great rebounder. We've got to keep her obviously out of foul trouble. And then you go to that nice little class of sophomores that played a little bit of time last year, had a lot of maturing to do, and I am really proud of what they've been able to do, all of them, all 4 of them this summer. So I think they'll add a nice little twist to us with some athleticism. Lindsay McCarty had a heck of a summer in the sense of physical conditioning, and she'll be able to, I think, step in at the post position, which we're going to need a little bit of help there. We're a little slim there. And then I think you look at Kelly Watson's coming in, obviously having sat out last year, transferring from Notre Dame, and she brings that shooting ability and the passing ability that we missed a lot last year. So with those young ladies all returning and obviously adding Crawford and Kelly into the mix, I think we've got a lot of exciting things ahead of us. And I think what's also neat is to look at our freshman class. We only got 2 of them, and both of those young ladies have been able to come in as freshmen and never miss a beat. We hardly even knew they were on the court in some aspects. Meryl Kripe from Illinois will be a point guard for us. I love her presence. I love her calmness that she'll be able to bring to us. So I hope that we see her able to step into a point guard role very quickly in her career. And then Dinah Grizolis will be our freshman 6'3" post player that's developing, but I love her mentality right now. So she'll be a young lady that I think will grow throughout the year. So we've got some fun things ahead of us.
What do you think the biggest strength for this team is, and what's going to be the key to success for this season?
Our biggest strength, I think, is yet to be defined. I think we have obviously a lot of expectations in the sense of team chemistry. We've worked really hard in building this team throughout the preseason. I think they worked hard throughout the summer. But I don't know if I can actually put a pinpointed idea as to what will be our strengths. I think we're going to have to really focus in on the defensive end and maintaining that consistency. And then I think if there's a weakness that we can try to make a strength, will be our passing. And then our three-point shooting ability, which really got to us late in the season. And those two things need to become strengths sooner than later in order for us to, really, really be able to be the best that we could be throughout the season.
Looks to be another fun year here in Allendale. Coach, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching this Grand Valley State women's basketball preview.